Shalom, shalom. Call on Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash, in the name Yahushai. You know, welcome to my part 2. And we're going to proceed on. But you know what I'm saying? Then our brothers and sisters who are wicked and retarded, you know what I'm saying? And then the weak brothers that's following these women, they're going to end up dying. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait because it's all around. It's going to happen. It's bound. It's so close. We so close, and it feels so good to say that, man. We at the end, man. We're at the end of days, man. We close to the Jacob's trouble. We close to the tribulation just breaking outwards. It's already at the beginning. We at the beginning. We at the start. You know what I'm saying? And it feels good to say that. Yes, it does. It says the time of their punishment. So it says also her mercenaries are in her midst are like fat bulls. They greedy. They don't care. White man keep doing what he wants. He keep taking whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? So God say, I got something for you. It says, for they are also turned back. They have fled away together. They did not stand. You know what I'm saying? So the mercenaries is also talking about not only the soldiers, but the cops. You know what I'm saying? They're going to try to turn back and then run from all the terrible stuff they're going to do to these people. You know, or they already did, and then people are gonna catch up to them and kill them. It says they did not stand, for the day of their calamity had come upon them, the time of their punishment. Her noise shall go like a serpent, for they shall march with an army and come against her with axes, like those who chop wood. So the niggas gonna get up and they gonna get their guns together, and then they gonna riot. And they're going to take and destroy everything. And they're going to go after the people that pillage them. They're going to pillage those people. You know what I'm saying? So it says, they shall cut down her forest, says the Lord, though it cannot be searched, because they are innumerable, and more innumerable than grasshoppers. The daughter of Egypt shall be ashamed. She shall be delivered into the hand of the people of the north. That's right. So the time is going to come to where they're going to get into it. And they're getting into it with Russia right now and China right now. The niggas from the north. And then they're going to come down to the west, and then they're just going to pillage them. They're going to bomb them. They're going to start attacking like, hey, man, let's just forget about the treaty. Let's just forget about the NATO. Let's just, forget it all. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep coming down here and keep trying to terrorize people, and you in debt? Oh, man, they're going to drop a big one on you. Big ass nukes on these white people, man. For them trying to go down there and be a part of something that you don't belong in. You don't belong down there. You know damn well you don't belong down there. So it says, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the God of Israel, not everybody else. Who he say? The God of Israel, not everybody else. The Negroes and the Mexicans and the Indians are the children of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, his children. He didn't say everybody in the whole world. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say that. It says, behold, I will bring punishment on Ammon of No and Pharaoh and Egypt. There you go. With their gods and their kings, and Pharaoh, the noise, and those who trust in them. So, these Negroes, they trust in their slave master. So they gonna get it. It says, and Pharaoh and Egypt with their gods and their kings, and Pharaoh and those who trust in him. That's right, because black people, the Israelites, Salakia, the Israelites, they trust in white people. They like white people. They like everything. They're saying we shall all be equal. We shall all get along. You know what I'm saying? We're all the same. No, we're not. Our histories are different. We're different. We're two separate people, like God say. But they still going to join hand in hand with white people anyway. And then the white people going to turn on them and then slaughter them up, a whole bunch of brothers and sisters. That's how it's going to happen. That's how it's going to go. And I can't wait because we get into that part. We are. Look, when the white people can't control their own order, they're going to come down on the people that they put in order, that they put in slavery. They just going to take it out on us. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they realize that those people are the chosen people. And they know that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to pillage us and attack us for no reason. No reason at all. You know what I'm saying? It's crumbling. Their laws are crumbling. They nations are crumbling. So what else they gonna do? Go crazy. It says, and I will deliver them into the hand of those who seek their lives, into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and the hand of his servants. After it shall be inhabited as the days of old, says the Lord. But do not fear, O my servant Jacob, and do not be dismayed. So we ain't got to be scared. We ain't got to worry about it. Those of us that are the hopeful elect, we don't have to worry. Like God said, don't worry. He got us. But I'm going to cut off a 2/3 good amount of your people, and I'm going to get rid of these white people. But don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? So it says, fear, no, for behold, I will save you from afar. That's right. Hang on, I'm tangled. It says, and your offspring from the land of their captivity. That's right. So those of us that believe in Yahweh, we don't have to, we don't have to worry. We don't have to fear because we believe. It can't be said same for the rest of our people and our descendants. They don't believe. So God said, I'm just going to take them out of the picture in the days coming. It says, Jacob shall return and have rest and be at ease. No one shall make him afraid. Do not fear, O Jacob, my servant. So those of us that serve the Lord, and, we know the true name of God. It ain't no Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And like God say, let's see if they going to win, either him or me. You know what I'm saying? They going to go to their little statues and they end up going to get shot up by the same white people that made them build it. You know what I'm saying? So those of us that do believe and those of us that serve Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hawashai, we going to be protected. And Lord willing, in those days, I'm one of them. Oh, it's cold in that little shadow. It's cold for no reason right now. So it says, Jacob shall return, have rest, and be at ease. No one shall make him afraid. Do not fear, O my servant. O Jacob, my servant, says Yahweh, for I am with you. That's GMS. You know what I'm saying? It says, for I will make a complete end of all the nations to which I have driven you, but I will not make a complete end of you. I will rightly correct you, for I will not leave you wholly unpunished. That's right. We ain't gonna be here for too long, you know what I'm saying? And God is gonna break us free from our oppressors. He gonna let us go and be free, you know what I'm saying? That's why I choose just to let everything go. Let it all go. God say, what does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to move forward in the wickedness of this world. You know what I'm saying? They want to join hand in hand with the white people. They want to pretend like everything is okay, but we know the secret. We know the truth. We know obviousness, and we accept it. You know what I'm saying? So God say, don't worry about nothing. You need to focus on the Lord, do the work for Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? And press forward until the end. You know, you might be a little sad, you might be a little mad. You know what I'm saying? Because you deal with so many things out of the day. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know the Lord got me, and I know the Lord is going to look out for me and have my back. He going to remember you. He going to remember me, and Lord willing, he got mercy and pull me out of the way when all this destruction is going to get let loose, because he's going to let it loose. And in the months coming ahead, it's going to happen, whether these people like it or not. And like I said, you're going to know a person that's a coward from a person that is brave. You know what I'm saying? You know, those of us that step out and tell y'all what's going on, we brave. And those of them that look the other way and pretend like nothing is happening, you're a coward, because you see everything around you is crumbling, and you see all the proofs that you need, and you still look the other way. That is a coward. No matter how strong and no matter how cool he may seem, those are the real cowards, and they're going to be revealed in these days that's coming. So it says, the word of the Lord that came to Jeremiah the prophet against the Philistines before Pharaoh attacked Gaza. It says, thus says Yahweh, behold, waters rise out of the north, and shall be an overflowing flood. They shall overflow the land and all that's in it. So, you know, the war. That's what he's talking about. The war that's happening out there, overseas, and then the war that's going to be coming here. You know what I'm saying? Because they descendants is the people from the north too. You know what I'm saying? The people from Russia too. They all the same. So it says, let this pass by. It says, the city and those who dwell in it. No, It said, no, it says, they shall overflow the land and all that is in it, the city and those who dwell within. Then the men shall cry and all the inhabitants of the land shall wail. That's right, because you ain't got no food. You know what I'm saying? They over there setting these wicked laws on you. You know, they over there slowly pushing in martial law on you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fighting and y'all killing each other. Your baby's dying. The people that you love are being taken out of the way. Y'all fighting in great race wars and it won't stop. The people that said that it was never going to happen, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is about to go down, man. And we at the brink of it. We literally at the brink of just the end of all things. Pretty much. And we at the brink of the end of Babylon. The end of the white people and their great rule. We at the end of it. At the noise of the stamping hooves of his strong horses, at the rushing of his chariots, at the rumbling of his wheels, the fathers will not look back for their children. Thank you. You got people that's so cowardly. You got brothers that think that they heart that's so cowardly when they see these white people blazing with guns and they got to fight against them. They're gonna be outrunning their babies to save their own life. You're gonna have wicked women dropping their kids and running away from their kids, and their kids gonna be getting shot up because it's gonna be all in the streets. It's gonna be all on your corners. It's gonna be at your door, at your houses. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the war of confusion and the great race war that's gonna take place. Did you hear that? It says the fathers will not look back for their children, lacking courage, because of the day that comes to plunder all the Philistines, to cut off from Tyre and Sidon every helper who remains. Because the race war is going to be so bad, kids going to be dying in this. Babies going to be dying. You know what I'm saying? It says, woe to the women that's with child. They don't care. They want the money from the county. They want to keep making money. They want to have babies. They want to believe in America's dream when it is coming to an end. There is no dream. There is no tomorrow. You got dumbass kids that's going to school believing that they're going to be something in this wicked society when they see, and their parents are wicked too because they don't tell them the truth. Tell them what's going on, man. It ain't going to be no fucking tomorrow, man. There is no tomorrow. What are you talking about? There is no food in these places. This pestilence is running crazy. They changing the laws on you. You know what I'm saying? They make your kids go to school in the pestilence to bring it back to you. They really want to dash away with all this school. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do. And they want to send their kids to school talking about be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Go be a gymnastics. Go be a pediatrician. You know half those people that actually got these jobs are abandoning the jobs that they broke their necks for? You know what I'm saying? Pediatricians abandon their jobs. Doctors running away from this. And it took years to get to where they need to be. That make me think, what the fuck is wrong with our people, man? We just laugh at them because they choose to look the other way at the disaster that's coming. If God says it's going to happen, it's going to happen, whether you like it or not. Your famine is at the door already, man. Your time is running out. How you going to tell your kids everything is okay, man? How you going to tell it? We just sit back and we laugh because we know the times is coming, man. Brace yourself because the flood is coming, whether you prepared or not. You're going to be the one that's swept away by these white people in time. Then let it be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm about to get up out of the way. You tell your kids everything is okay when ain't shit okay, man. Like it says, the fathers will not look back for their children, lacking courage. You actually think that during the wars that's about to break off, you actually think a lot of your men that you love are strong? You know what I'm saying? You actually think that they ready for the war that's about to come? It's going to enter into your streets. It's going to spill out in your face. So you literally going to grab your guns and shoot at your very brothers that you said that you was going to have their back when they bust down your door and they take all your goods and they threaten to kill your family, which most likely they will. You know what I'm saying? You fighting off white people because they hate you and they got this unquenchable hatred that you didn't have time to look at and it just hit you out of nowhere. And you chose not to look for it. You chose not to look past it. God say, mark my words. I'm coming for you. You know what I'm saying? So it says, lacking courage because the day that comes to plunder all the Philistines, to cut off from Tyre and Sidon every helper who remains. For Yahweh shall plunder the Philistines. So Judah gonna go and they gonna take from their oppressors. They gonna go start killing these white people, and the white people gonna abandon their kids, and their kids go get shot up. Their kids gonna get murdered. You know what I'm saying? And in time they gonna get caught. You know, it's gonna be a great clash between Jacob and Esau, man. Great, big fat clash, man. Salakia for my cousin, but it had to come out, man. I'm upset. Well, I'm not upset. I'm just like, it's to a point where you gotta laugh about it. You do. All these wicked women that think that they glamorous and they cute and they beauty, you gonna have to pick up a K, and you gonna have to start dumping back and return fire, man. With your little Gucci on, with your little man on the side of you, you done demoralized him. So he feel like you should protect him. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him protecting you, he gonna ditch you because it's gonna be a rain of bullets. It says the remnant of the country of Kafir, baldness has come upon Gaza. Ascalon is cut off with the remnant of their valley. How long will you cut yourself? That's right. So like God say, how long you gonna deny yourself to his children? You know what I'm saying? How long you gonna deny yourself? How long you gonna choose not to believe? Because it's coming. It says, O sword of the Lord, how long are you quiet? Put yourself up into your scabbard. Rest and be still. How can it be quiet, seeing Yahweh has given it a charge against Ascalon and against the seashore? There he has appointed it. That's right. So when the sword is the white man that God is talking about, so he has to kill. He has to destroy. He gonna destroy his own people and our people. That's what's gonna happen. And the sword is the gun nowadays. So that's what God is talking about. Don't be scared, white man. Pick up your gun and start killing. This is what you're good at. This is what you enjoy doing. He gonna end up killing his own people and destroying our people. That's what's gonna happen. That's what they're good at. They love talking about their guns. They love their guns, man. Oh, I got a AK-47. Oh, I got a 22 Glock. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple grenades. You know what I'm saying? Is that gonna save you from what's coming? I don't think so. But they're gonna do what's natural to them. Oh, let me go get my rifle. You know what I'm saying? They think that it's gonna stop the chaos that's coming. Yeah, you can shoot a couple of bullets, but it's not gonna save your life, man. But you're gonna do what God created you to do. You know, white people and their guns, man. They love their guns, dog. It says against Moab, thus says Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the God of Israel, woe to Nebo, for it is plundered. Kirchathaim is shamed and taken. The high stronghold is shamed and dismayed. Why? Because America gonna clash with China, and they gonna get blown up. In the process of them blowing up, they gonna get blown up. And they're going to be destroyed off this. It's bad, man. Isn't it not happening now? You see it all on the news. So, you know, people can't lie. You know what I'm saying? They can't lie. Like I said, they only going to look the other way. People are so content on what's going on in their own little world, they could care less about what's going on outside. There's a bigger world out there. There are real things that are happening. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It says, the high stronghold is shamed and dismayed. No more praise of Moab. And Heshbon, they have devised evil against her. Come and let us cut her off as a nation. You shall be cut down, O madmen. The sword shall pursue you. A voice of crying shall be heard in Haratnaim, plundering and great destruction. So you're talking about that nuclear day, you know? When America exchange nuclear bombs with the nations that they tried to oppress, and these nations just let it rip and then blow these people up. That's the last day. And old madmen, because you know what I'm saying? You know what's going on with Moab, which is China. They're over there doing exercise drills with them ballistic missiles. Moab is destroyed. Her little ones have caused a cry to be heard. From the accent of Leheth, they ascend with continual weeping. For they descend of Haratnaim, the enemies have heard a cry of destruction. Flee, save your lives, and be like the juniper in the wilderness. For because you have trusted in your works and your treasure, you shall also be taken. So, you know, God said, I forgot about you Chinese people. I'm working up a storm for y'all too. And y'all getting sucked into that valley of slaughter. You know what I'm saying? Armageddon. You know what I'm saying? It's being set up on a world stage to where you cannot deny it. Can't, man. you shall also be taken. That's God say, I don't care. You did that same thing to my people. You know what I'm saying? You oppressed them. You destroyed them. You know what I'm saying? And you feel like you're going to get away. No, you're not going to get away. Just because these nations is going at it, that don't mean because they want to, they have to, you know? It's all a part of the Bible and the prophecy that God has spoke. Yeah, that's good to me. Music to my ears, man. Music to my ears. You running out of food, that's music to my ears. Your law's changing, that's music to my ears. You suffering, you crying, which is coming to play because you've been wicked all this time for my brothers and sisters that don't want to come back. That's music to my ears. I'm happy. It makes me rejoice to see something bad happen to these white people, and make me rejoice to see their nation crumble and their world crumble. It makes me happy. And I'm happy to be alive in these times to see it all happen. Yep, with my own eyeballs. Yeah. Ooh, that food smells good. I'm hungry. But I gotta get it. It says, Chemosh shall go forth into captivity. His princess and his priest and his princess together, and the plunderer shall come against every city. No one shall escape. The valley also shall perish. That's America. And then it's going to be a shockwave throughout all the nations. They all going to be rioting, and they all going to be fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? Then it's talking about the white people going forth into captivity. They're going to go into captivity and slavery for what they've done. That's a part. That's another one that can be applied. His priest and his princess together. That's right. So, you know, every nigga that think they hard, they going to have to go to war. They going to die too. You know what I'm saying? But it says his priest and his princess together. So it's talking about, you know, the Vaticans and, you know what I'm saying, the wicked priests that sit there and lie and say they the children of God. You know what I'm saying? And his princess, which is the nations, they going to all die together in one big shockwave. The nuclear day. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, I'm not crawling to all this. I'll just beg the Lord to save my butt. You know what I'm saying? And the plunderer shall come against every city. No one shall escape. So it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil coming upon you having great wrath, coming down on you having great wrath, because he knows that he has a short time. So, you know, my brothers and sisters, they only got so much time for these white people nut up and wild out on their ass, man. It's going to be a great race war, whether they like it or not. It's going to happen. Because they mad because they thing is they stuff is crumbling. So what they going to do, try to beat you into submission, into submission, make you take that mandatory up your arm and put you back into slavery, make you rebuild with everything that's collapsing. But that's not going to happen. The Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and the name of Yahushai going to come down, his son going to come down, and he going to stop all this madness before they try to set a global reset like they've been talking about. Their little depopulation plan ain't going to work, but he going to take a lot of y'all with him, though. I guarantee that. So it says, no one shall escape. Ain't nobody going to run. You can run anywhere and everywhere. You can't hide from the Lord. So it says, and the plain shall be destroyed, as Yahweh has spoken. Give wings to Moab, that she may flee and get away. For her city shall be desolate. China gonna be destroyed. It says, without any to dwell in them. Cursed is he who does the work of Yahweh deceitfully, and cursed is he who keeps back his sword from blood. That's right. Don't hesitate to kill them, like God say. You better kill them, because they killed you. They killed your people. Should you? God say, I got revenge for you. You better let it rip in those days. I'm going to get a couple of more precepts and then break out. When Isaiah chapter 10, verse 24, it says, therefore, thus says Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, it says, O my people who dwell in Zion, do not be afraid of the Assyrian. Don't be afraid of the white people. Especially for those of us who believe and know who God is, we ain't afraid of him. We're not going to be worried about him. It says, he shall strike you with a rod and lift up his staff against you in the manner of Egypt for yet a very little while, and the indignation will cease, as will my anger and their destruction. It says, and Yahweh will stir up a scourge for him like the slaughter of the Median at the rock of Oreb, as his rod was on the sea. So he will lift up in the manner of Egypt. That's right, our slavery is coming to an end. That's why February 9th, they don't want that to happen. They keep trying to push back, you know what I'm saying, these mandates from going across America. You know what I'm saying? Because it could cause an exodus. That's exactly what it could happen. And what better season for it to happen in, February? But who knows? You know what I'm saying? Yahweh B'Shem Hawashai know. And we're going to let the Father decide, when it's time to be let go. You know what I'm saying? So it says, it shall come to pass in that day that his burden will be taken away from your shoulders, and his yoke from your neck, and the yoke will be destroyed because of the anointing oil. Meaning that God is going to make them do that, you know what I'm saying? Make them push that juice, make it mandatory, you know what I'm saying? Because he knows that for his chosen, we're not going to want to get it. We're not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. I'm going to know that the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to be like, you free from jail, you liberated. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be like, yes, I ain't got to work for this white man no more. All we needed was all we needed was a good excuse. You know what I'm saying? Give me a good excuse to lose my jobs. Give me a good excuse to turn back and just say, forget it all. You know what I'm saying? Give me a good excuse for me to liberate. You know what I'm saying? God say, I'm going to do that for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's your reason right there. For the mandate, that's your reason. So when they tell you that you got to get that juice shot up your arm before you got to come back to work, God say, don't come back at all. It's over. You're free. You know what I'm saying? Let them, and then it's going to cause a great collapse. Oh, you really going to get that mandate so you can eat? You going to get it to get some food in your belly, get some money in your pocket? Do you really value all that? You want to get that thing shot up your arm and then cut your days off? You know what I'm saying? We're going to see in time who down for Yahweh and who not. And a lot of us brothers and sisters don't even know his name. So God is going to be like, I'm going to cause them to get it, and I'm going to cause them to be destroyed in the end. It says, he has come to Aoth. He has passed Midgron and Magmesh. He has attended to his equipment. They have gone along the ridge. They have taken up lodging at Jibbah. Ramah is afraid. He's talking about war. It says, Jibbah of Saul has fled. Lift up your voice, O daughter of Galon. It says, cause it to be heard as far as Laish, O port of Anathoth. And Madmenah has fled. The inhabitants of Jibbah seek refuge. As yet, he will remain at Nob that day. He will shake his fist at the daughter of Mount Zion, the hill of Jerusalem. Meaning that the white man not worried about the rest of the 2/3 that are asleep. He worried about the ones that are awake and telling them to his face that the end of America is here. Your time is running out. It's almost over. You know what I'm saying? We at the end. And we telling these white people that y'all about to be destroyed, straight up. They see it. All they can do is try to look the other way. But they can't when it's everywhere. It's everywhere, man. So it says, behold, the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Hawashai of armies, will lop off the bow of terror. These white people think they're going to survive with their guns. No, God said, I'm going to destroy your guns in that day. Your guns ain't going to work. They can only work for so long. It says, those of a high stature will be hewn down, and the haughty will be humble. He will cut down the thickets of the forest with iron, and Lebanon will fall by the mighty one. It says, there shall come forth a rod from the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of its roots. Meaning that Yahweh Shai gonna come. You know what I'm saying? We got a savior. Unlike these white people, that's why they savior is these laws and this America keep pumping. Well, it's about to crumble in the months coming ahead. They don't got nobody to save them. They ain't got nobody to help them. It's almost a wrap for this whole entire nation, man. You can see it in Ukraine right now, man. How they gonna lie and say that it's not true? You're running out of food. The money, you're going to have racks of it, but where you going to spend it at? You're going to need a V card, okay? For everything, for everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? They over there trying to fight something that they cannot destroy. They created it. Oh well. Oh well. Can't feel bad about them. They brought it on themselves with all this slavery and all this greed. You know what I'm saying? And then our people want to join with them, talking about we're all the same, brother. No, you're not. They gonna turn on you in such a manner, you're gonna know they was the devil after they done with your ass, man. Straight up. It says, the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and fear of Yahweh. His delight is in the fear of the Lord. He shall not judge by the sight of his eyes, nor decide by the hearing of his ears. Meaning that I'm not going to tell you what's on my mind. I'm going to tell you what's on God's mind and his plans and his war plans, what he got for these days to come. That's right. But with righteousness he shall judge the poor, and decide with equity for the meek of the earth. Meek of the earth is these Negroes, these Mexicans, these Indians, the ones that built this place and created everything, and we still in slavery. And he's talking about the elect. He's not talking about all of them, because apparently a lot of us like living in America. A lot of us like white people being above us and like them intact and the way America is going. Man, there ain't nothing right in this place. This place is terrible. And when it's destroyed, we gonna laugh. I'm gonna be happy about it. I know GMS and them, they all gonna laugh about it. We ain't gonna be surprised, man. They already told us. It says he shall strike the earth with the rod of his mouth. And I'm about to close out because I got to get ready to go back to work myself. And just he who endures to the end shall be saved. It's almost over, man. It's almost over. Let me fix the camera for a good closeout. It says, and with the breath of his lips he shall slay the wicked. Righteousness shall be the belt of his loins, and faithfulness the belt of his waist. The wolf shall also dwell with lamb. The leopard shall lie down with the young goat, the calf and the young lion, and the fatling together. And the little child shall lead them. The cow and the bear shall graze. He talking about the kingdom of heaven after it's all over with. And the lion shall eat straw with the ox. The nursing child shall play by the cobra's hole, and the weaned child shall put his hand in the viper's den. It shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of Yahweh, and as the waters cover the sea. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, who shall stand as a banner to the people. For the Gentiles shall seek him, and his resting place shall be glorious. Meaning that the white man going into slavery. As simple as that. It's simple. It says in chapter 12 of Isaiah verse 1, it says, in that day you will say, O Yahweh, I praise you, and though you were angry with me, your anger has turned away, and you comfort me. Behold, Yahweh is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid, for Yahweh, and it says it right there, but they cut his name off right there. Right there. Bam. They cut it off. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that the brothers is making it up. They're not. For Yahweh, the Lord, is my strength and my song. He has also become my salvation. And you know, with that, I'm gonna close out. You know, call on Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, Bashem Kadash. It was good, you know what I'm saying? Came out here to do the work, and it's not of me. A man's going is of the Lord, and I had to come out here because the Lord told me to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, forgive me of not me having my beard. I've been going through my own battles, but the brothers is just telling me just to let it go. Let it all go. It don't mean nothing, and everything is coming to an end. Women don't matter. This money don't matter. My job don't matter. My car don't matter. The only thing that matter is Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, and the name of Yahweh Shai, and my relationship with him. And you know what I'm saying? Call on Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, the name of Al-Shai. Double honors to GMS Millstone. You know what I'm saying? All the camps that follow. You know what I'm saying? And all the women, the Akia, that's sitting quiet and listening to the words of the Lord. And shout out to all the brothers that prophesied, risking their freedom and their life to do so. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Hallelujah. Shalom. And you know what I'm saying? To the next episode, you know? Shalom.